gonna start the meaning for today is about Tawan.โยโวอานันทมยาธรรมโมจวินโยจะเทสิโตปัญญาโตโซโวมะมัจเจเยนะสัทธาโยโวอานันทมยาธรรมโมจวินโยจะเทสิโตปัญญาโตโสโวมะมัจเจเยนะสัทธาโยโวอานันทมยาธรรมโมจวินโยจะเทสิโตปัญญาโตโสโวมะมัจเจเยนะสัทธาสาธุ Today we're gonna start the lecture for the Aramana. The basic for today is about, the main for today is about Tawan, Aramana, and Ayatana. So before we're gonna start the lecture, I gonna review a little bit from the last lecture. That is about the Ramana, Aramana. So for the eye is we call Ruparamana, ear Sataramana, nose Kantaramana, tongue Rasaramana, and the body Podaparamana. This one is the Ramana outside. Tawan is mean the door. That the last class we know about this already. That eye, ear, nose, hand or tongue is not the real Tawan. And the rules of Tawan, it's the same input and output. If the eye is not receive the picture, but it's not out picture outside like this, so it's not the Tawan. Ear as well, nose, tongue, body. This is from the last session, the previous session. And before the question is where is the real Tawan? Before answering the question, we need to know about the basic first, and then Kamma is from the past life. It's not to be this life. It's not for correction. And Kamma Sharupa 18 and Agamma Sharupa 10. Total is Kamma Sharupa. Total is Rupa is 28. And Agamma Sharupa is the thing is very important because of it can cause punya and papa, and we're gonna know about this in the next slide. So the Gamma Jarupa 10 is work in present and then proceed to result for the next life. So Gamma Jarupa 18 is composed of real Gamma 9 and not real Gamma 9. We call Ekanta and Anekanta as this slide. So this one Anekanta is not real Gamma. This one is work in present with Chitta Sharupa 15 and Utu Sharupa 13. And Nippanarupa, we call Nippanarupa 18. Nippanarupa composed of Mahaputarupa 4. Maybe you can see this. We can see that. A moment, please. Kamma Sharupa 18 is Kamma Sharupa 18 is composed of Mahaputarupa 4, Rupa Visayarupa 1, Kanta Visayarupa 1, Rasa Visayarupa 1, Ahara Rupa 1, and Parisheta Rupa 1. And gonna have some more, which is Pasata Rupa 5, Pavarupa 2, Haraya Rupa 1, and Chivita Rupa 1. So Kamma Sharupa 18 has Chivit is alive because of it has Chivita Rupa 1 here. So Nippana Rupa 18, this one has some different from Kamma Sharupa 18 because of it has Sadarupa here and don't have Paricheta Rupa. Sadarupa is instead of Paricheta Rupa. And all of this is basic. And if you know this, you can have a connection. So Kamasharupa 18 composed of Mahaputarupa 4. Patavi Apo Tesho Vayo, Rupa Visaya Rupa 1, Kanta Visaya Rupa 1, Rasa Visaya Rupa 1, Ahara Rupa 1, and Paricheta Rupa 1. And also that I told you already, same thing here. You know here, Chitta Sharupa 15 has something the same, but changed a little bit about Vinyati Rupa 2 and Sadarupa 1 and Vikara Rupa 3 here instead of here. It's very easy to remember from this chart. And Udusha Rupa 12, it has Sadarupa 1 and Vikara Rupa 3 only. Don't have Vinyati Rupa 2. And this one is composed of Udusha Rupa 12 and also Ahara Sharupa. This one is 13 and Ahara Sharupa is 12. This is mistyping. Okay, so Ahara Sharupa 12 is only have this and Vikara Rupa 3. So when we know this, we can connect to the next slide. So Nibbana Rupa 18, we know about that already. And Agama Sharupa 10, we know that is very important for doing for this life, the current life, it has a result to the next life. So Simultatan 4. So we know this already from the detail that I told from the previous slide, and Agama Sharupa 10 is very important that I told you. So Rupa 28, Rupa 28 is passed to Upatha. So this one is I gonna know that is remain all three, Chitta Sharupa, Uttusharupa, and Ahara Sharupa, all three remain to work by using Kama Sharupa as Thana. And this one is like you know here because of the monk because of Kama Sharupa is the thing that cannot correct in this life. So the monk, or I mean like nobody can change it with any of this, and no need to consider that the leaf old, leaf young, or something like that, or leaf is fall out of the tree or something, or no need to consider any like the hair is turn gray or turn white, something. No need to consider this. So we know about this already, and today that we're gonna learning for is this. That slide is from the previous session, so you can review from the link or anything. But for today, when I refresh already for the knowledge, so for this class we're gonna put a concentration for Tawan, Ayatana, and Aramana. Three of this is like a circling of the ocean. I mean, like when we compare, I could comparative with the ocean wave. All of this is around us. We can see this or we cannot see it, but it's around us. Why I say that we can see or we cannot see? Because of Tawan is going to consider as ourselves, like our body. Ayatana, we're going to consider it as internal, we call Achatangwa, and external Adayatana, we call external thing, we call Pahitawa. And Aramana is the interaction between Tawan, interaction when Tawan and Ayatana meet. I'm sorry, when Tawan Ayatana is interaction when Tawan and Aramana meet. Not this one. Sorry. Aramana is mean like it has your external and internal as well for Aramana. I have to call this. Sorry for correction. So everybody not misunderstood. So I'm gonna go next for this slide. This is Sumana Guda or Sipata. So it's very beautiful and in the like everybody knows as Adam Peak, but actually we are Buddhists and we know that the important place here is Sipata. What is Sipata? The Sipata is means finish, no more any further life, future life. And the long journey of Bodhisattva is end here. So finish all agusala, lopa, tosa, moha, chitta, no. So is Nivarana path. So if once in life, everybody should go there. Because of we gonna continue collect we call Punya Kiraya Watu 10 and Kusala Kamapada 10 and also the what is it called, like Parami 10. So with the Chaitana, Upacharana, Munchachetana, Upachetana, Munchachetana, Aparachetana. So it's gonna be like Navuti Upanitipanta 90. So for this, we're gonna know about the very beautiful mountain here a little bit. So this one is at the 8th Vasa of the first Buddha in this Pararagapa Buddha Kagusanto on the full moon 15 days, 6 months. We call here this place, we called Devaguda in Oja Hipa in the era of Kagusanto Buddha. So when the time changed, this place we be called Sumanaguda in Voratipa in Konakamana Buddha era, the second Buddha in this Padaragapa. And the third one, Mantatipa, called, and also again this place and this mountain again in Gazapo Buddha. And every Buddha past 3 Buddha in this Padaragapa have footprint here at the top of this mountain, same mountain. And Sumanaguda in the Tampapanitipa in Gautama Buddha era, this current era that we are in here. Very, very kusala of us, right? So here we're gonna see the Sipata. Sumanaguda is 7 kilometer height from the ground, and our human body we call Tawan. I gonna, for example, and let you know very easy. So I brought the real situation for you to keep going on slowly. So we bring our open Tawan to receive Buddha Dhamma Ramana. When we reach the top of Sipata and we Sakara Buddha Pada or footprint of Buddha, and we know about the Dhamma of Buddha. So when we all together here, there, mana yadana is internal ayadana of our in everybody. Work with Dhamma yadana of Buddha, ayadana external. Dear Mano Dawara Vachanajita. And then we can get the resound of that. And I'm gonna talk with that later. So also Pancharamana, you know, receive 5 things, which is like Jak at Ruparamana, so Sataramana, Kantaramana, Rasaramana, and Podaparamana. Via Panchatawan, and sent through Manotawara Vachanajita. Panchatawan is Panchatawara Vachanajita. Panchatawara Vachanajita is the jita that control all of this. Whenever that you see something, you hear something, why that you can see, can hear, can smell, can sense, you know, I mean, everything at the same time because of Panchatawara Vachanajita. Control this. So no doubt to suspect that why we can feel, can hear, can see everything at the same time because of this chitta. So this is me, and this is our Aye, and this is my daughter. She's go to Sumana Gutta at this time. So once in life should be there fighting. So this is the drone picture of this very long journey that I told you, like 7 kilometer height. Yeah. So are these tawans? So now we're gonna test a little bit, like for the interactive session. If you can know, I mean, just ask, answer my question. So are these tawans? This that you see here? Somebody could answer.
Yeah.
So you think this is Tawan, right? So if you thought that this is Tawan, then I fail here. Because of this is not Tawan. Because of I told you already, everybody in this world gonna consider that the eye is Tawan, ear is Tawan, nose is Tawan, tongue is Tawan, and hand or body is like Tawan. But it's in the fact, I mean, for the Buddha, is not Tawan. Because Tawan is mean Panchatawara Vachanajita and Manotawara Vachanajita, which is we cannot see, we cannot imagine where it is. So this is just only the organ to receive and to see, but it's not Tawan. Is that clear for you? Is it hard to be understanding, but you could, I believe. So this is not Tawan, and Rupa, for the Rupa, this is just only Rupa, that it's work for receive 5 aramana, but it's convey the aramana, all this to real Tawan, which is the Tawan is Panchatawara Vachana. It is the Tawan that I mentioned, that why you can see, you can hear, you can feel, you can sense, you can smell, you can sensation, you can taste everything at the same time. When you imagine that you in the hotel, that you have the gala dinner and you receive the caviar steak, something. I mean, like the sea bass steak with caviar on top. Why you can feel, you can see with the, you know, in the atmosphere of the violin around you. Why you can see, you can hear, you can everything at the same time because of you have Panchatawara Vachanajita. This is gonna control everything, and you can see, can hear, can feel, can smell, and you can taste everything at the same time because of Panchatawara Vachanajita. So again, to understand this. So are these the Tawan? Are these Tawans? Please answer again, please.
No.
Yes, correct. Thank you. It's not the real Tawan. It's not Tawan at all. It's just organ, the Rupa only. So daily activity like this, we can go to the okay, we're gonna know for this first. This is Chakku Tawan. This is not Tawan, but we learned from this already. But the real Tawan is inside, right? In Paramattatham. So we're gonna say that this is Chakku Tawan, Sota Tawan, Kana Tawan, Shiva Tawan, Kaya Tawan inside for Paramattatham. And this is daily activities like we're gonna eat, smell the food, and this is go to tourist something. We can do everything like that. And we call this thing that we exposed to that Ruparamana, Sataramana, Kantaramana, Rasaramana, and Bodhaparamana. So this Tawan that I mentioned you earlier for the first initial of this lecture, that we're gonna learn about the main thing, Tawan, Ramana, and Ayatana, right? So we're gonna know for Ayatana. This. The internal for the eye is Chakwayatana internal. And Sotayatana, Hanayatana, Shivhayatana, and Kayayatana. And for the external thing is Rupayatana, Satayatana, Kandayatana, Rasayatana, and Bodhapayatana. This is for the external thing. And also, the thing that we cannot skip, very, very important here, is Manodawan. Manodawan is going to receive for the external is Dhamma Ramana. And Manayatana, Dhammayatana. Okay, this is for that. This slide is going to show, just remind from the last lecture. I mean, I believe that many lecturers mentioned about this before. 13 chitta that work real time, current time only, is Tavi Pancha Vinyan 10, Panja Tawara Vachana Chitta 1, and Sampatishana Chitta 2, which is Kusala, Aheduka Kusala Chitta and Akusala Chitta. For this, Nipanna Rupa 18 is very important because it has Sadarupa. So it can convey everything to Pancharamana 5. And then, very important as well here, Pancharamana 5 is gonna convey everything to 5 Tawans, right? But remember, everything in Paramattatham, very, very small. We cannot imagine that where it is, but it's not our organ again. So the Pancharamana 5 is gonna go into 5 Tawans here. It has Yayatana interaction here. Remember, internal and external. Like when I gonna go to Samana Buddha, I have everything. Like I have 5 and then I have 1. I receive Dhammayatana of Buddha, and I have Manayatana as well. And also I also have 5 that I mentioned earlier in this slide here. Jagwayatana, internal. Sodayatana. Jagwayatana is, matching with the Rupayatana. Sotayatana, matching with Satayatana. Kanayatana, matching with Kantayatana. Shivhayatana, matching with Rasayatana, and Kayayatana, matching with Bodhapayatana, like this. And very, very important thing is Parishida Rupa. Pancharamana is gonna go through Tawan into us, which is Tawan. Tawan is, actually, we not know that where it is, but it's very, very small, like I mentioned, right? So it's through Parishida Rupa Parijeta Rupa is gonna be very important thing that allow Pancharamana faith go into the one. Okay. And Pancharamana faith, then again, conclusion here, received by 5 tawans, controlled by Pancha Tawara Vachanachita, right? That I mentioned that control everything here, that control that which we can receive everything at the same time. So Pancharamana is conveyed finally into Vodapana. Vodapana is another name of Manodawara Vachanachita. So it's going through this. But Dhamma Ramana here, going through Vodapana, going through Manodawara Vachanachita itself. Dhamma Ramana. So it's separate, but it's go into Manodawara Vachana finally. So what is the effect, further effect of Manodawara Vachanachita? Manodawara Vachanachita is gonna convey everything to have punya and papa finally. So one thing that I would like to mention here is Vaji. Vaji is Paramata and bring to the next slide in Paramata. And Vaji will transform Pancharamana from Panchatawara Vachanachita, or we call another name Avachanachita. And Dhammaramana from Manodawara Vachanachita, we call another name Avachanachita, to Punya or Papa as well. So Vaji is one thing that's very important that I would like to touch a little bit for this, because of in the detail, maybe the next period we can mention about this again. And Sadarupa is not Paramata. I mean, and it will not bring to next slide. Actually, I thought that this one is not real. I mean, like Sadarupa is Paramata Tham, but it will not bring, but it will not bring to the next slide. It's like one thing that I mentioned like this is like, you know what? Sadarupa is what it is. Sadarupa is the thing, our thing, I mean, like the thought. When we think about this, our thinking, we call the result is the thought, right? The thought is Sadarupa. It might hard to understand a little bit, but it is like when we heard right, when we heard the noise, the sound, the music, or everything is Sadarupa. When we see like the letter in the book or something, it's like the article or something, is Sadarupa as well. Okay. So we're gonna take a break a little bit. Do you have any question before we're gonna go to the next slide? Did anybody has the question? Everybody's still here. Nobody has the equation, right? So we're gonna pass to the next slide. Here, Vodapana or Manodawara Vachanachita, we call Avachanachita, right? So from the last slide that is come here. When everybody, so we're gonna review a little bit. I mean, before we're gonna skip. So Pancharamana received by 5 tawan here, controlled by Panchatawara Vachanachita here. Finally, is going to Manodawara Vachanachita, and Dhammaramana go into Manodawara Vachanachita as well. So it's gonna have Punya and Papa, and that slide is gonna tell us that how to have Punya and Papa. Here, in Manojawara Vashnajita, everybody all knows that it has Tamaramana. Tamaram. We call Tamaram, not Tamaramana, sorry. Tamaram. Mano Tamaram. Here. Tamaram 196 here. So 196 here, what it is. So Tamaram 196 composed of Pasadarupa Tamaram 5, Tukumarupa Tamaram 16, Chitta 121, Chaitasika 52, Rupa 28, and Panyati 1, and Nivarana 1. So all of this is Tamaram 196. So very important thing as well that I highlight here is Manotawara Vachana is gonna convey connection with the Hasituparajita in Chavanajita. Beer. Listen carefully. Viriya Jaitasika. Viriya Jaitasika is very important. Jaitasika, which can cross the link here with Manodawara Vashanachita to Hasituparajita, which Hasituparajita is one of Tamaram, 196. And Kamma Shavanachita 29 is composed of what? Did you remember? Review that together. Akusala Chitta 12, right? And then Mahakusala Chitta 8, Mahakiriya Chitta 8, and Hasidupata Chitta 1. So here, the very important of the role of when Hasidupata Chitta receive everything from Manojawara Vachanachita, convey everything via Viriya Jaitasika here. In Gamma Shavana 29, the very important chitta that have the role to check that it is Kusala or Agusala is Mahakiriya Chitta 8. Mahakiriya Chitta 8 after checked already is gonna send to Mahakusala Chitta 8, actually is in Gamma Shavana as well. And Akusala Chitta 12 here, that consider that is Kusala or Agusala Veer, remember as well. Yeah, very important. Kusala Jaitasika 25. Jaitasika 25. To convey from Mahakiriya Chitta 8 to Mahakusala Chitta 8. Gamma Shavana here. And Agusala Mahakiriya Chitta 8, when checked already that is Agusala, it's gonna convey to the Agusala Chitta 12 via Agusala Jaitasika 14 here. So if you sleep, don't concern, no everything. Just wake up and remember this life. And then you can catch up the main thing that I would like to talk today. So this is just the two questions that I would like to ask her to like the interactive session for us that we're gonna know. So the first question first, which of the following is the best suitable for explain the thinking process of human? So is there any people to answer this question? Could I ask you, Sankita, which one that you thought that is would be? Okay. My son told me that ask Paping. Paping, are you there? Look like she's sleeping. So the answer is Satarupa working here is gonna be that the toe that the thought, what does the thought mean? It means Satarupa. So which of the following is the event that real Kusala Chitta working? So anybody could answer this or sharing their
none of all.
Oh,
Chanting
yes.
Aye.
Thank you. Please, Aye.
None of all.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Is the correct answer. The answer is none of all, because of when we shouting, when we killing the fish or chanting Dhamma, or even though the we Padimo or something, I mean, actually, or we are gonna gossip everybody around us or something. So all of this is cannot tell that it's the real Kusala Chitta work. Okay, because of this is Paramadham, and we cannot know. But the thing that in I mean, like around us, we cannot know. But the realm that is central, we cannot know. The thing that we know is that not the thing that is happen inside in Paramattha. Okay. So because also is only Rupa working, we never know that when Kusala Chitta working. This is the answer. So I can end of this session today with Nagatipa picture at Tampapani Tipa that we are made the Kusala together. I believe that the Kusala Chitta might working, but I never know. Yeah. So sadhu 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 Nauti Upanidipanta Anumotami sadhu 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 ka sadhu ka.
สาธุค่ะหมอต้า
ค่ะ
เดี๋ยวนะ
สาธุค่ะ
เอ๊ะ มันครบเวลาแล้ว สาธุค่ะ
หมดแล้วค่ะ มีอะไรถามไหมคะ Any questions? If I know, I gonna tell, but if I don't know, I gonna ask Ajahn for everybody. And I gonna research for that and answer in the next
หมอต้า
Yeah.
if we going toตัมภะปณิธีปะ how can we get kusala from this trip? Can you
Oh.
explain?
That's very, very great question. Thank you very much, Paping. Actually, first of all, I have to say that Sikaya is very, very important thing. When we go there, so actually I asked Ajahn as well that why Ajahn say that when we went there, we make I mean a great and unbelievable kusala. Why? Because of this is rupa only, right? Actually, but Ajahn say the answer is because of that place. Buddha been there for many of Buddhas, right? At least in this Pararagapa, and all Buddha knows the Chitta, Cettasika, Rupa, and all everything this very, very Kusala thing. So when we went there, why we went there, we have to know first, because we Sikaya, right? So we Sikaya is the way that why we Sikaya, because of we Sikaya like this, many thousand million or million, or we never know. I mean, previous life before. So when we went there, because we sikaya already, and when we sikaya like that, and we went there, and we received the 6 we call cha aramana. 6 of the pancharamana include of the dhammaramana as well. We have the very, very good chance to have the the kusala. So we know the Dhamma of Buddha, and we went there, so we have the kusala. But if people don't know and went there, maybe they don't have any kusala. Like the tourists went to Adam Peak to touch the Adam Peak with to see the beautiful of the town or anything like that. So they've never sikaya in this life or something, they will not get the kusala. But if we sikaya and this, we have it. So I asked Ajahn again, because would like to clear the answer. So I asked Ajahn again that if we sikaya and we not go there, so we gonna have the good deed as the same, right? So the answer of Ajahn is, Ajahn said that if we are sikaya as well and we went there, so it's better because of very, very, very hard to go there, and the great opportunity that we're gonna make kusala because of that. Ajahn told that many of Buddhas been there, and Buddha have very, very, good deed for many life of Buddha, and then before Bodhisattva, before be Buddha, and be Buddha, very, very important thing. And we receive that Aramana, Dhammaramana, very, very perfect thing. So the perfect things in this, at least, but it's much more than that, but at least if you think about this, if you think about this, right here, the show here, if you think about this chart, when here, go to Manodwara Vachanachita already, and then link here, Viriya Cetasika here, go to Hasitupadhajita here, and check if kusala, right? So from Mahakiriyajita 8, go to Mahakusalajita 8 via Kusala Cetasika 25 already. It's gonna cost at least Manusa 1 and Tevada Rupa 8, of course. So it's very, very important thing, and we at least done that already. So I don't know that it answered clearly the question, but I think that it might help. Yeah.
For this slide, Doctor, just want to ask, the Dhammaramana 196, after Panyati 1 is Nibbana 1, no? Not Nivarana 1, right?
Panyati 1 and Nibbana 1, right?
Nibbana, not Nivarana, Nibbana, right?
Oh yes, Nibbana and Nivarana is the same thing. I mean, in the language, but yes, Nibbana 1, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much for comments. Thank you that you be here. So if no any questions more, I would like to thanks again for your attention, and I would like to end this session today. Thank you.
สาธุค่ะ
สาธุค่ะ
สาธุค่ะนมัสการไอเย
นามัสการไอเย
Namasti Aryamaya
นาสมัสการไอเย
Nisanti Samaya Phala
นามัสการไอเย
Ekani Bana Kitati Deshe Prana Pavakitani Thun
สาธุสาธุสาธุนาติปานิปันอนุโมทามิ